everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching How to Get Away with Murder Season 5 Episode 13. If you want to watch our uncut series reactions, link to the Patreon is down below.
Last episode, Gabriel was in custody and he was threatening to be charged with domestic terrorism because of a protest that he took part in 2014. It turned out that the FBI had planted evidence into his room, which was holding him accountable for this. And
so shady.
Gabriel's face was a picture when he found out that there was a camera in his room in court.
As anyone would be, that is the biggest invasion of privacy there is.
I know, but I found it so funny how Annalise was like, he felt so on edge, he put a camera in his own room, and he was like, what?
I did? Well, this news to me, like, I know, like, I've been waiting for the moment Gabriel finds out about that camera, and in a whole courtroom full of people, like, it was priceless.
Yeah. The FBI offered him a immunity deal to be an informant on Annalise. But he didn't take it, and he gave them some information, incorrect information about Miller, saying that he heard him on the phone with someone called Lynn, who, of course, is the first name of our friend the governor. So he is helping them, he's on their side, and
yes. He's just lied to FBI.
Yeah.
I'd be shitting bricks.
But the FBI knows. Telesco was looking at her massive board at the end, and she said they're all playing us. She knows that he's in on it. I don't think she believes what he's saying for a second, and she knows everything they've ever done was connected to each other on that board.
It was so crazy when we saw that board, and like she was like, I don't believe any of them. It was just like mind blown, because this is going back to season 1. Like, we've had Emily Sinclair back in the day. She was a pain in the ass, but she never got this far, where she has this big board of people, all these connections.
I cannot believe they included
crazy.
the freaking Hapstools on there.
I know! That was so unexpected. They have like Lida, Rebecca, all these people that like we've kind of forgotten about because they were so long ago, and she's bringing it all up. And can you imagine how they'd be in life in prison if they got convicted of all of this?
Yeah, they would.
Life in prison, a lot of them. Throw away the key. Like, it would be detrimental. They'd all go to jail.
They've covered up so much stuff when you really look at it out in one frame like that. At the end, Nate and Bonnie said it's time. And prior in the episode, they had suggested dobbing Annalise in it, which was... what move was that? That was awful after everything she's done. So we were about to riot thinking that they were going to do that, but they just called in about Miller's body and they found it, and it was all over the news that Miller's body had been found.
Just remember that phone call, like
his poor mother,
Miller's mom. Oh god, those scenes with Miller's mom, like it was so sad.
Yeah,
like she was devastated because her husband died recently, like in the past year, and then like she's on the phone with Bonnie, and little does she know that she was literally the one that ended his life. Like if she found that out, I think it would break her. Well and truly, it's so sad.
And Asher was celebrating. He was like, we're off the hook. And someone said, don't jinx it. And he said, they don't exist. And then his Instagram notification went, and good old Pam has posted a selfie with those two. And Miller and Ron are there. Miller and Ron, I said. God. Nate and Ron are there arguing in the background of the photo. So she needs to delete that quick.
Why would Connor's mum post a selfie of her and Asher when her son found him between her legs? Like, that is so inappropriate.
Oh, please stop mentioning that.
It's burned in my memory. Like, it scarred me. Like, that image was, horrific.
Disgusting. Christmas! Good timing!
Oh my god, this is such good timing.
No expenses will be spared for my son's first Christmas.
I love his hat.
Oh, this side needs more ornaments.
Someone's crying.
My mom?
Her mum?
Is it her mum?
Your mother?
That was freaking scary.
I'm just being paranoid.
I
Oliver,
mean, whoever it was
upside
someone freaking breathing on the phone.
They
That was
sounded
weird.
in like pain, scared,
In danger.
in danger. Yeah.
Oh,
I love her mom.
this is my apartment, Mama.
She's iconic.
My baby is living her best life.
This is all she's ever wanted for Annalise.
I'm
It's
so
so
proud of
sweet.
Aww. Is it because this could be her last Christmas?
Agent Telesco with the FBI.
Are you free to come in and answer some
Way to
questions?
ruin the mood.
My mother's visiting.
Prepared to offer you complete immunity, Miss Keating.
What?
What is this game plan?
And
What?
all of that.
For what?
All of it.
Could you imagine Annalise protecting them all this time and then she just drops them all in it?
Don't talk to me about my mom.
I'm here to make amends.
God, you don't want Frank at your door, do you? Death is literally at your door.
It's a Grim Reaper.
I would have told Annalise who you were months ago if I thought you were a bad guy. But I didn't.
True.
And now she hates me. Isn't that enough for you?
My mother would have asked me 1,000 questions, any of which I answered with the truth. Would have sent her on a pill bench. She's a good person, and she deserves better.
You put yourself in this situation though, Gabriel. You're the one that came here for answers.
Maybe it's cause he was my only child, but I always felt that our connection was rare. It's my faith that lets me know that Ronnie is not alone.
This is hard to listen to.
They used bleach on him. He was unrecognizable. You need to catch the people who did this and make sure they get the death penalty so I can watch them die.
Bleach and acid used in the disposal of his body match a previous murder allegedly committed by an employee of Moretti Construction. The Moretti family was a top donor in Governor Burkhead's last campaign.
Oh.
So they staged it to look like that.
Let's hope Asher's not
Oh,
coming
God.
over.
I know.
Wrap them
Oh,
big arms around me.
Jesus.
Don't hurt her, Mama.
How you doing, Miss Sophia?
Better than ever. And your daddy? How's he
Oh,
doing?
God.
Maybe you can see him next time.
I understand. But that's a promise.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh.
You take it.
Stop.
You have nothing to do with this.
So you think I should sell you out, put you in jail?
You've done it before.
She did back in the day.
I love all the callback digs.
I heard you and Nathaniel talking.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Now, what trouble you got yourself in? What is this deal you thinking about taking?
Because she had everything.
It can hurt Nathaniel if you take it. Ain't this right? Don't you dare do that.
She loves Nate.
It's the beard. You can sense
Oh,
I
it's
can't
Oliver.
grow my own.
Oh, I was trying to see who it was.
Oh, love
I
that.
thought it was Asher.
Lucky it's not Asher with her sitting there like that.
Can you imagine sitting on his knee? God, that'd be so nice.
Oh, ho, ho. Can I talk to you both?
That was very awkward.
Mom, no.
Oh,
No,
no,
she's
not
not
another
crushing.
one.
I already made Asher invite him.
Why?
Sad, lonely people do stupid things. This is an easy way to keep him on our
Oh,
side.
I guess Gabriel and
Just wear
Michaela are
some
going to
uniform
find their
shit.
way under the mistletoe.
Oh, here we go.
You are the one person who can find out what Annalise knows.
I was with her when the news of Miller's body broke. She doesn't know anything. Why are you working today?
I wasn't
Hello.
invited to Annalise's.
Take a day off, Telesco.
Copycatting the Moretti hit was pure genius. Dude,
Can you not talk about this today?
They're offering her immunity. She should take it. She's the only one of us that hasn't actually, you know.
Asher. Perfect timing.
Oh, isn't that
But no, not for. I'm giving everyone their presents. Ugly Christmas sweater.
Oh, it's not.
I love
can't.
all of this.
You can't do that.
There's Santa on a
Bring out the
unicorn.
old hit and quit it, Asher.
I
You
like,
just made it worse.
I like Oliver's, the rainbow tree.
Yeah, that was great too.
Thanks for having me.
Thank Frank. He made us invite you. Oh, and no flirting with Michaela.
Way to make a guy feel welcome,
I
Laura.
know.
Please know how grateful I feel to be here today.
Oh, isn't he lovely?
Cheers.
Who are you?
Mama, Emmett's my boss.
Miss Anna Mae was giving her lunch to a homeless man on her way to school.
I didn't do that.
Oh.
Yes, you did. You don't remember. That's why you're a lawyer, baby.
She's always
That
had a
story's
connection
true,
to
that's
the
really wholesome.
lower class.
You will always be my generous baby girl, whether you like it or not.
She's so
So that
unapologetically
your mouth's
herself, and I
full,
love it.
So that you won't be able to talk about me.
I feel like everyone's just fallen a little bit more in love with Annalise after that. Everyone's
I
looking
know.
like, oh, sweet.
That wasn't me in the story. It was Celestine.
Oh.
No way in hell would I ever give away my lunch.
Don't forget your rough edge.
Oh.
Oh god. Are they doing this on purpose?
Don't make this a thing.
Asher and I had an encounter. It was not my
Please,
finest
we
moment.
do not need to talk
We're all
about it.
adults with needs.
This must be traumatizing for Asher.
Connor Morgan, I was the mom who let her
Connor
teenage son
Morgan?
have sex with a 23-year-old man in her home.
That happened?
None of you realize how much parents sacrifice their own happiness for their children. Where are your parents? Why aren't you calling them? Because I can guarantee they're heartbroken.
Oh my god, this is
Some
really
are dead, some are in
bad.
jail.
She must be drunk, if not, this is
Oh my god.
Are you serious? This bitch is relentless.
I have a warrant for your wedding photos.
How do they know? Who snitched?
You have a great mother and friends who admire you.
That doesn't mean they like me.
Why don't you just accept that we do?
We?
Yeah, we.
Oh god. Oh god.
She's backing off.
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, that was really bad. Oh god, that was really bad.
She's looking like damn.
I don't think she realised at all.
I'm not drunk anymore, Connor, and they're asking for photos, and you had me delete a photo.
Yeah, because you hooked up with my friend.
Can I jump in? Or just didn't want your memories of the wedding to be ruined?
Can't wait to save it, Asher. Go on.
He's such a lovely son.
How do you not want to find your birth parents?
You look for yours, you feel good about what you found.
Actually, yeah, I do.
He impregnated a student and then murdered her.
At least I'm not wondering anymore.
Stop projecting on me. You know what? I'm taking my wine back.
Peace offering denied.
Well, he broke the peace.
They have to take my laptop.
What? Miss Castillo, nice to see you again.
That
You
is
can't do
not
this.
good.
It actually says they can take anything that might help with the investigation.
Evidence isn't leading us to your father.
Where's it leading to?
Here, apparently.
Telesco is very cunning. She's worming her way through their stuff.
One of his laptop. I hope he comes his tracks.
I'm a week late.
She's pregnant.
What?
I've been feeling dizzy the last few days too.
No way.
The universe is horrible to her.
You got me. No matter what happens, I'm here.
No, I know you're enjoying this.
But wait, what if they slept together and it's Frank's baby?
I was just thinking, is it Miller's?
Because Miller's been dead a while.
He's been dead a while, and if she's like just feeling it, I don't know. Does the timeline add up?
They started writing to each other after the Supreme Court.
No.
And
No
then he
way.
passed.
She knew about his
And I
passing.
thought you would like to know how proud he was.
Thank you.
Can't believe they were writing to each other.
You're not fine. You'd be fine if you got married.
No.
So you wouldn't have to testify against each other.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Tell me the truth. Otherwise, I'm packing you my suitcase and I'm taking you home.
The governor's been coming after Annalise. It's all because we won our Supreme Court case. And now the FBI is working with the governor to try and scare us into dropping clients.
Is the FBI actually working with the governor though? Or is that just
That's not
fabricated?
confirmed, is it? It's just speculation.
Because we haven't seen how much the FBI has dug into the governor.
I feel like that was a subtle way of saying, like, Mum, I'm in trouble. but I don't want you to worry about me.
Anyway, I'm happy because I make myself happy, and I make myself happy by loving him.
That was very long-winded.
Sam lied all that time. Every man I ever
Sorry,
loved
I
has
love that
hurt me.
reaction.
And I'm not you. I can't forgive and forget.
Only by saving everyone else can you save you. And God Almighty, I wish you knew what it was like for a mama to love a child. And all you got right now is Nathaniel.
Oh, stop planting that seed.
You never love yourself if you hurt people anyway.
Just really talking her out of taking the immunity.
Oh God, not turn to the alcohol.
Well, brilliant.
Should I prepare immunity paperwork?
She's still in her
I
car.
don't see why not.
What?
I'll see you then.
What?
You're offering Annalise immunity? Unless you can give me a reason why she doesn't deserve it.
Tegan, what are you doing there?
I actually spent the day with Michaela.
Oh yeah, his mum knows all about Michaela.
I'm not a fan of this Michaela Gabriel agenda they keep pushing. I
I
just
know,
don't get where the
it's
feelings
all-
came from.
I don't know either. It's all Gabriel talking about it. Oh God, the answer to this. I'm scared.
So?
It's negative. I suppose that's a
I
blessing.
feel like Bonnie isn't in a position where, you know, that she's ready to have a child.
This is FBI Special Agent
God,
Telesco.
oh no.
Hi. This is Laurel Castillo. Call me back.
Do you have something to report about D.A. Miller's case?
It's about the lead agent on the case, Claire Telesco.
Oh, is she gonna rat Telesco out?
What happened? Wait, why is she on the... What?
So are those two together now? Oh wait, do you think she's flirting with Telesco? Oh my God, what is going on?
Is this misconduct or something? What is her plan?
I feel like Tegan's setting this up.
Yeah,
Because
so
she's
do
in that
I.
meeting with- She's in that meeting with the guy.
But I'd feel more comfortable if I was reassigned to a new agent.
You're overreacting.
This has become a pattern of misconduct.
A
In the
pattern?
past month alone, you planted evidence.
Oh my God, she's gonna get taken off the case.
All of our hard evidence points to Burkhead.
It's planted evidence.
We just got the report on Miller's car. The dirt on his tires matches the soil at the Moretti construction site.
Wow, Nate did well good covering that up.
But I'm gonna have to take you off bonfire until further notice.
Bonfire.
Heck yes!
Bonfire is the case title.
I know, I saw that on the board last
I'm sorry,
episode. I
Miss
just
Keating,
didn't
we're
say
going to have to
anything.
reschedule you.
Wow, Tegan came through.
I just bought you time until Telesco's replacement catches up. You can sleep with that one.
This is why we need more Tegan. She's so good.
No!
I came here against my better judgment.
This
I'm
bitch!
glad you did. I
This
want
is
to end
set up.
this, Annalise.
Then confess.
I know who killed Nate Sr.
Oh my God, who is it?
Emmett Crawford.
Emmett?
What? Nah. Nah.
I was getting suspicious of Emmett, but
Pause.
not that. No.
Wait, oh, for God. So the governor is saying that Emmett put on the hit?
Yeah, how could Emmett have any part in it? No.
What does Nate Sr. have anything to do with Emmett?
Maybe because it was
Well,
a
Nate-
distraction from Annalise focusing on his misconduct case, but I don't even know if she was on it back then. I can't remember that far back. I don't know.
This is
I do remember
bizarre.
him like trying to get Annalise to work on cases with him, and she would always be like, "No, I've got my class action to focus on," and him getting a bit annoyed about that because he'd hired her to help bring the
I
company.
think he was getting annoyed because he likes her.
No, I
It
don't.
just
I
doesn't
don't think
make
he liked her
sense.
back then. I only started picking up on him liking her
You
these
cannot
past.
tell. You cannot assume his feelings, okay?
Neither can you.
I know I can't, but
He got annoyed
just doesn't make
because he
sense.
hired her to bring C&G back up after they lost that big Antares case. He wanted her to take on the cases with all the big bucks, but she was going, I don't care about these rich white men, I want to focus on my class action. And she would just overrule him all the time, and he was getting annoyed, so maybe. But after she'd won that, and then Nate Sr. was going to be out of jail, I don't see why he would have any motive to kill him when the case was all done with.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Whereas the governor had clear motive.
The governor, we've been team hate governor this whole time, and you're saying she can just stroll in and say that information? No, I'm not buying it. I don't know what she gave to Annalise. But
yeah, I want to know the evidence.
I can't trust. I know, I can't trust it. Can't trust it right now. If Annalise shows that stuff to Nate, oh my god, there's going to be another murder. There's going to be another murder.
Oh my god, imagine Nate.
And they'd have to cover up Emmett's death.
Nate boffing Emmett like he did Miller.
Oh no.
I do think Emmett might be a little bit shifty though, but I don't think he did that. I think he maybe is just, has creepy tendency.
It's a little Emmett's giving me some weird vibes at the moment. Like, you would have thought, and I don't like to judge people too hard, but he just came out of a really bad sexual misconduct case at work, and now he's trying to, try it on with Annalise, who is also his employee. You'd think he would have learnt his lesson and sort of backed off from his employees. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know what his motives are. He might actually genuinely like Annalise, but after you go through all the mess of your previous stuff, and you just don't do that with your employee. Like, man, come on, you've not learnt your lesson.
How many misconduct cases does he have to go through before the message hits?
I know, and she looked uncomfortable. Like, Annalise was backing away, looking at him like he'd grown two heads. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable. Ugh. No, Emmett, no. I like him.
I swear you were saying last week, oh, I ship those two.
I kind of ship them until she looked really uncomfortable and not into it. Now I'm not shipping. Like, if she was into it, then fine, yes. But, and he gave off a bit of a creepy vibe, this episode, making toasts at dinner. It's very small stuff, but I don't know, he's making some moves I'm not sure about. So I'm not sure about his intentions. And now the governor is saying that he's behind the hit. I don't know if I believe it, because it's coming out the governor's mouth. I need further proof. So I don't want to believe it straight off the bat, because it's her that's saying it. She cannot be trusted.
So, in conclusion on that, we don't believe the governor. Next up, I really liked the Christmas vibe. I feel like we haven't had a Christmas episode since season 1, which is when we first were introduced to everyone's families. Yeah, this show doesn't do Christmas very often.
It's so sad because, this episode was good with the Christmas vibe. I'm liking it.
Last time there was a Christmas episode, I think Hannah Keating showed up at the end, so it was not very nice.
God. Way to ruin the Christmas spirit of Hannah Keating.
Yeah, and especially considering we're watching this so close to Christmas, it just, it hits more. Because I remember, there was a Supernatural episode when it was a Christmas ep, and I watched it in, August, so it didn't quite feel the same as this. But yeah, everyone in their sweaters. Shout out to Connor's mom, she got amazing Christmas jumpers.
On point with the sweaters. But speaking of Pam, that dinner was awkward. She doesn't mean it. I think she means well, but she needs to read a room. She said some quite bad things, when she was I know she was drunk, but still, she was like, God, where are your parents?
She doesn't
Why
know
are you
everyone's
not
family
calling your
situation.
parents?
It wasn't.
I know, it's a bit inappropriate, love.
They all have a reason. Although I don't know what Oliver's reason is. You'd think maybe they'd invite his mum.
Yeah, but Oliver might have called his mum. Maybe she's busy. You don't know what people's situations are. But to say it outright when a lot of people at that table have very rough relationships with their parents, if they are alive, you know, like, it is very a sore subject. And yeah, I think she means well, but it came across really awkward. I think she redeemed herself at the end there when she was talking with Connor, and sort of, you know, reassured him that she's there for him, because I think doing what they do, all of them, the Keating Five, Annalise and everyone, I think just having a bit of comfort, a hug from your mum just means so much when you're constantly in the face of danger, like all the time, and I think he might have needed that, you know. Even Annalise got some advice from her mum.
There was quite a big motherly theme in this episode, what with, you know, Bonnie potentially becoming a mother, and
I know
Annalise's mum coming back. It's always such a joy to see her again.
Yeah.
I love her love for Nate, because it's a love for Nate that I personally don't feel.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a bit of a love-hate relationship with Nate.
But it's nice to see, like, her, every time he shows up, she's like, Nathaniel! And he's like, Miss Ophelia, hello, how you doing?
And she's like, when will you two marry? You can just feel the tension brewing, and she's like, she puts such an emphasis on being a mother and being a wife.
In a way, what she was saying, she said to Annalise, I wish you could feel what it's like to be a mother and what you do for your children, because we know how much Annalise's mum has done for her. Like, she killed Annalise's uncle that was sexually abusing her. Like, she has done so much for her kids, and in a way I think Annalise does know that feeling, because she's done the same thing for the Keating Five and everyone else. She does know what it's like to be a mother figure, and
she
acts the exact same way.
Yeah, she has like so much motherly instincts when it comes to them, her kids, you know, like in, you know, her students, like she's always protecting them. With Wes especially, like their bond was so special, like it was so like nice to see, and you can just see that she just has so much like care and love in her. And I think although sadly she does not have that family, she has a sort of dysfunctional family of her own, you know, with, you know, Frank, Bonnie and the Keating Five. It's dysfunctional, but it's a family nonetheless.
And them all spending Christmas together as well, that was nice. You know, we had the two separate groups, but it's just a nice contrast before, from when they would all say, oh, we're not friends, we're just together because we have to be. Connor in particular.
They're really behind that now, and I'm so glad, because it was getting so old. Connor, oh my god, he used to drive me insane. Every episode he'd be like, oh, I hate Annalise.
It's
you
sad,
know,
but it feels like they all got together after Wes died. Like,
in a way, he sort of brought them together, you know? Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, Laurel had a family. She's got Christopher. I think Christopher's definitely brought them together as well, as, you know, a little family. And I think they're all closer than ever now. And the prospect of them possibly going to jail is heartbreaking, because they are at a point where they're just so good with each other, and you don't want anything to jeopardise that.
Like Oliver in jail. Sweet Oliver.
No, I don't want to imagine it. No, he's too good. He's too good for this world.
But now Telesco's off the case. I wonder.
I am scared for the replacement. I'm scared.
Hopefully
they throw it out. Can you imagine they just throw the case out and get off scot-free?
Well, Telesco blatantly lied. She said all the evidence is leading us here to their house, but all the evidence so far has been pointing towards the governor, as her higher up said. So hopefully the other one literally does it based on the evidence and not based on any prejudice towards past theories that are correct, but you know.
And I also just want to shout out Nate's freaking murder skills. Like, he got tracks, he pinned it, you know, to that other crime family. Like, gee, he really did a good job of covering.
He must have come up with that theory right off the bat. Right, I'm framing it on the governor, let's do it this way. Even though in the moment he was shaking like a leaf.
I feel like I'm just dishing out 9s, but I'm giving this another 9. I love the Christmas app. It's at the best time of year. If this episode came out, like, you know, not in December, might have given it less. But I'm in the Christmas spirit, and I liked it. And I kind of like the awkward family dinner.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give it a 9. Highlight of the episode was probably actually Tegan coming through. I will shout it from the rooftops, I want more Tegan. And
I know, she's so interesting.
I feel like she just really pulled through for them, even though she didn't have to in the slightest. She's clearly had some history with Telesco because they knew each other prior, and that's why she got offered the immunity deal and the whistleblowing of Antares. They've clearly known each other for a while and have some history, but she still put her ass on the line for them. And I think in a way we have to thank Annalise's mum for that too, because of the story about the Annalise giving her lunch, the homeless man.
I know, it all stems from Annalise's mum, who would have thought?
Yeah.
I can't believe Tegan actually went through and slept with Telesco just to get them off, like, scot-free. Like, that's freaking dedication. Like, you're giving your body away. Jesus.
That was
like,
mental.
I know a lot of them are no strangers to that sort of business, but wow.
Okay, this episode came out in February 2019.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's some weird time to do a Christmas app. February.
Yeah. A bit late.
Yeah. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to season 5 episode 13 of How to Get Away with Murder. If you want to watch our uncut reactions to How to Get Away with Murder, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for episode 14. Bye!